Welcome back, everybody, to the Caveman Entertainment Sports Talk podcast, episode 52, a full
1 year.
year's worth of uploads, people.
Calendar.
Full calendar year, yes. Full calendar year of uploads.
Calendars.
We definitely have been uploading for a full year. We did skip 1 week for the draft, but those TikToks popped off, so we appreciate you.
Actually, we did upload, so it doesn't even count. We technically didn't
exactly. So, but still, this is episode 52, so 52 weeks of uploads, and that's pretty cool because we kind of started this on a whim. So to see we're still doing this a year later is pretty sick.
Zadarius Smith weeks of uploads.
Yep.
Ray Lewis weeks of episodes.
Davion Taylor weeks of uploads.
Oh my God, Davion Taylor.
Zach Cunningham weeks of
uploads.
Zach Brown weeks of uploads.
Clay Matthews weeks of episodes.
Najee Good.
Who?
Najee Good. Who?
Najee Good? I remember Najee Good.
Dude, he was so good for us for like 2 years.
I thought you were going to say for like 3 games.
No, it was how long? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. He was just like this random serviceable linebacker for like 5 years for us. He wasn't great, but he was good.
We will get right into Stone's intro.
McAfee's a roach. Pat McAfee's a roach. Pat McAfee sucks and he's a roach. Did he release his stupid album yet? Or when is that? August 1st or whatever? With his AI little fucking
it's gonna be so
little
good. What
picture for his thing.
It's gonna be so good.
Stupid. Pat McAfee's a roach. Okay, but actually why Pat McAfee's a roach, besides him ruining ESPN, well, that's also their decision to copy just him for their coverage. But so he had insider information on the LeBron James thing. Shams basically came up to him and was like, "Oh, I got big news today," and then he went and placed a fucking bet on it.
Oh my God!
No
way.
Yep. So even though
or something, isn't that?
Yeah, it's literally collusion. It's literally insider trading. It is literally not allowed. But no one's gonna care because it's Pat McAfee, who's all funny.
Wait, isn't that literally what just happened with the Cardinals guy last week?
Yes, Scott. Yes.
I was we just went over this last week.
This is why McAfee's a roach.
McAfee needs to watch our podcast because we just went over this.
McAfee, so it's like, okay, decisions being made. I just hammered. He was at plus 700. Yeah, plus 700. This dick McAfee.
Wait, what did he bet on?
LeBron James going to the Sixers.
That makes sense.
Because Shams gave him like a nudge, wink, wink, like big thing about to be announced in 2 hours. Like, oh, guess what, dude? Fucking, because he needs so much more money after being ESPN's little fucking milk udder boy.
Yep.
Let's move on before I say things that I can't say.
True. More edit we'd have to do. All right. Well, we might as well just go down the list.
We'll go straight. We'll just go straight.
So I'll start with MLB real quick. For A's news, former Cy Young winner Dallas Keuchel and the A's are in agreement on a minor league deal. Sources tell ESPN. Excuse me. Keuchel, 38, will report to AAA, and then All-Star catcher Shea Langeliers has a torn meniscus in his knee and could miss the remainder of the year. That sucks. Yeah.
Oof. And he's been in like kind of trade talks too. I heard.
Yeah, I know the Yankees.
He's having a really good year too.
Yeah.
And the meniscus in the knee for a catcher is just. Yeah, it's just
horrible. Yeah.
In Boston news, Boston traded left-handed pitcher Connor Early to the Nationals for infielder Curtis Mead, and then the first game that Curtis Mead plays, he breaks his wrist on a hit by pitch.
Jesus.
Bro, I went on all the MLB Twitter accounts and I couldn't find anything about it, so I just put out with a broken wrist.
I promise you, yeah, I swear.
I saw it too, but I'm just saying, like, I couldn't find it.
And Cubs news, Jameson Taillon has been DFA'd by the Cubs. In Houston news and more local news to our area,
alum.
Yeah, in Houston Astros, in Stone's alum high school, Northern Burlington, the Astros signed former shortstop Drew Wires to a minor league deal, and he was a class of 2022 from Northern Burlington.
Thank you.
Yeah, he just hit 280 for the Thunder.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yep.
Draft league team or whatever.
Played for 4 colleges in 4 years. Find that interesting.
Yeah.
He was on a chase for Trout's home run record too for a while.
Oh wow.
He ended his season at 13 his senior year.
So,
what was the record?
18.
Oh.
Okay.
In Angels news, or in Dodgers news, the Dodgers are activating Edwin Diaz on Wednesday.
Sorry.
That's okay. In Milwaukee's news, Milwaukee's have DFA'd their pitcher they just traded for, Lance McCullers. Mets news, Juan Soto is out for 4 to 6 weeks with a left calf strain. New York Yankees news: All-Star outfielder Cody Bellinger out 4 to 6 weeks, also with not also, but he has a hamstring strain. In Phillies news, Phillies acquire outfielder Cameron Misner from the Kansas City Royals for cash considerations and option him to AAA, Lehigh Valley. Padres news: Padres had scouts
Wait,
literally.
hold on.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, here we go.
I was
Yep.
going to type it fast enough because I
That's okay.
forgot about this. I don't know if you saw this. Bryce Harper brings outfield
He did,
glove for
yeah.
the away stand in case they trade for a first baseman. And with recent comments, he's been putting pressure on to get
Yep.
another at bat.
In
Maybe he should
Padres,
provide help of his own instead of hitting 252.
Yeah.
whatever. But in Padres news, Padres had scouts at literally every level, air quotes, watching the Yankees over the past weekend. And then I think we just broke this just now, Scott. I believe you said John Heyman,
Yeah.
C.J. Abrams will not be moved at the deadline, so that's in Washington news. It's pretty
Big
big.
time sad news for the Yankees.
Yeah. Who wants to do NBA?
I can do NBA.
Cool.
Yeah, please.
Alright, in Celtics news, Jordan Walsh has agreed to a 3-year, $15 million contract extension with the Celtics through 2029, 2030. In Cavs news, Mario Hezonja signed a 1-year, $2.8 million deal with the Cavs after being out of the league for a couple of years. In Nuggets news, center Spencer Jones, who originally signed a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Thunder, they matched that deal, so he's coming back.
Scott, are you able to turn your TV down by chance?
Oh, I didn't realize it was that loud. My bad.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we
no,
only
it was.
hear it.
Yeah,
We
no,
only
no
hear it when you
worries.
talk, so it's not like it's in the background, but it is.
I gotcha. In Warriors news, Draymond is returning on a 1-year, $27.7 million deal. The Rockets are hiring.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, you're good. The Rockets are hiring Chip Engelland as an assistant coach for Ime Udoka's staff. He's well regarded in player development and shooting specialty. Spent the last 4 years with OKC after a 17-year run from 2005 to 2022, where he built a relationship with Udoka. This is funny. Last week, the Heat YouTube channel had a video ready to go of LeBron's press conference, of him being signed.
Yep.
The guy that had it ready, who published the presser on YouTube, had vacation scheduled for this week and was trying to get ahead of potential work.
And now he might lose his job.
And piggybacking off that, LeBron James signed a 2-year, $8 million deal with a player option with the Sixers. And also, right after that, KCP agreed to a buyout with Memphis and then signed a 1-year, $3.9 million deal. For the people that don't know, that is Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
And then also just to add to that, I saw a report that Drew Holiday, Klay Thompson, and someone else are mulling the Sixers, like trying to figure out what veteran deal they want to go on. I think they
As
said
there's
Klay
still one
Thompson was
open spot.
I believe Klay Thompson was the consensus is he's going to the Heat.
Interesting.
So it was
He's
Drew
washed.
Holiday, DeMar DeRozan, and Klay Thompson. I'd rather have Drew Holiday out of all of them, but I'll take DeMar DeRozan.
That's basically where I would be at, I think, as well.
Then, yeah, if you want to get that Portland out of the way, Scott.
Yeah, I got you. Former Celtics player John Tonje signed a 2-way deal with the Portland Trailblazers.
Cool. Stone, do you want to do NFL?
Yeah. Run. Marvin, this is what I was reacting to earlier, Scott. Marvin Harrison and Michael Wilson will compete for the number 1 wide receiver role at training camp.
Yep.
And if I've seen some clips, some routes from Harrison looked some when some of his routes have looked uninspired.
Yep.
Quote, because of Trey McBride, whoever ends up as the wide receiver 2 could be the 3rd receiving option, and the 3rd option doesn't tend to get the fair share of passes, unquote. And with that, they kept their quarterback, with Jacoby Brissett agreeing to a revised 1-year, $15.5 million contract with incentives up to 21, I think it is.
Good for him. He's had a good
Atlanta.
Career.
Yeah, he's carved out a good little career for himself.
Good for him.
With Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa dealing with a tight back, and Michael Penix still not practicing due to a knee injury. The Falcons are signing veteran quarterback Cooper Rush. I do think Penix came back today.
Yeah, I would say they posted
that
a
was
video of him
confusing.
throwing today. So
Yeah, he can only do 7-on-7. They said
Interesting.
something on
Okay.
Twitter.
Carolina, third round rookie wide receiver Chris Brazzell out of Tennessee suffered an apparent knee injury at practice today and was carted inside. He's expected to miss 8 weeks with a torn LCL.
Braden was pissed about this.
I'm sure. I liked Brazzell out of
I
They're
did
gonna have
too.
good
I was like,
receivers.
bro, this is good news for us because we got Tet as our keeper, and he was like, bro, this sucks for the Panthers. I'm like, bro, they're not making you any money. Who cares?
And with the injury season of training camp, Cincy defensive end Shamar Stewart, their first round pick in 2025, was carted inside today after suffering an apparent lower leg injury. Cleveland Browns and 5-time Pro Bowler Denzel Ward reached agreement on a 2-year, $62.2 million contract that includes $52.3 million guaranteed. It makes him the highest paid defensive back in NFL history.
Do we have
For the second time in his career.
Do we have the Saints news in here?
I don't
Saints
know what you're
news.
referring to.
Brian Breesky
Brown
is.
safety
Okay, go
Grant
ahead. Yeah,
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
saw that
Delpit is
tweet, but
signing
I
a
didn't.
3-year extension with $16 million per year. That also includes $35 million guaranteed. You have time. Add it if you need to. Luckily, I'm only at Detroit. Lions have placed safety Kirby Joseph on PUP list, physically unable to perform, if you don't know, to start training camp as he continues to recover from a difficult knee injury. Alec Pierce, his ankle has, what the fuck, my thing just jumped, has been placed on the PUP list for the Colts. And in insane news, you probably should have just like started with this.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Eric, the offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy's wife, was shot in their home in Virginia by their son.
Yeah, she's home and
That's
stable, by the way, now.
really thank you, because I
Yeah.
did not see updates or
Yeah, she's stable,
anything.
and I
All
believe
right,
she's at least stable, but I think she's home now too.
crazy
Yeah.
there. And back to regular news. Tank Dell for Houston, knee will be limited in first few weeks at practice as he ramps up. After suffering, basically losing a leg.
Yeah.
2 years
I'll never
ago.
forget that. I think we were outside when that happened. When we were
Yeah.
watching, that's insane. But anyway,
The Dolphins have signed former number 4 overall pick, defensive end Clennon Farrell. It's not a good number 4 overall pick.
Historically
Minnesota.
bad draft for the Raiders.
The Vikings are signing free agent linebacker / safety Jamal Adams.
oh god.
They will also induct Adrian Peterson in their Ring of Honor on November 9th when they host the Bills on Monday Night Football. They've also signed offensive tackle Brian O'Neill to a 4-year, $96 million contract extension. Eagles, big news, are signing 2-time Pro Bowl Jalen Carter to a 4-year, $152 million extension worth up to $160 million, making him the highest paid defensive tackle ever, I believe. Then Edge Jonathan Grenard, who they just got during the draft through a trade, to be placed on PUP list due to a pec strain, expects to be good for week 1, however.
Yep.
The Eagles also got some new jersey numbers heading into camp. And with the bigger one, Sean Wade, 30, Eric Izukanama, 49, which is never a good sign when you're a receiver.
Yep.
That's an ugly number for a wide receiver.
Offensive guard Michael Jordan, 79. Outside linebacker / edge AJ Epensena, 57. And with A.J. Brown being gone, Jahad Campbell switches from 30 to his college number 11. Niners, San Francisco coach Kyle Shanahan suffered significant injuries in a car accident during his summer break in mid-July that would now leave him limited as team opens training camp. Shanahan broke his nose, 3 ribs, his hand, needed over 40 stitches in his face, and suffered a severe concussion during July 14th car accident when he collided with an SUV near his Northern California home. Originally, they blamed the young woman that was involved in the crash, and then he just came out like, I dropped my phone. It was my fault, which is so funny. The Bucks, 2-time Pro Bowl Vita Vea has requested a trade, which is interesting. And Baker Mayfield is going to play the rest of the season now on his final year of his
Yes, I
contract,
did see that
most
too,
likely.
which is kind of weird for a quarterback of his stature to be playing on his final year.
So I just got this pop up. So in Rams news, not news, that I still don't understand how this is happening. Puka Nacua acknowledges, quote, there have been things this offseason that don't reflect who he is, I guess.
Hmm.
He should be suspended. We have visual proof of him leaving a damn zombie bite mark on somebody. Like, how is he just allowed to do whatever he wants? Like, this is weird. Anyway, Washington news. According to Loudoun County court records, Commanders tight end coach Ben Steele was charged on June 7th with 4 charges of what? It just says 4
Oh,
charges.
it's right. It's
Oh,
right
they're there,
underneath.
Stone.
It's underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what these are.
Yeah.
Okay. DWI, refusal of blood/breath test, obstruction/resist without force, change course after change course after signal is so fucking funny. And how it played out was like I don't know why they would do this either because it just adds eyes to the story. Washington like fired him and was like,
Yeah.
we will give no further comment. Okay, way to make it super suspicious. And now everybody's wondering what happened.
Yeah.
Like that actually made it worse. That was so stupid of them. Wes Welker will be their new tight end coach.
And then I guess because I didn't see it here, couple news: the Saints, Brian Breesy is feared to have torn his ACL. And then in non actual player news, I don't think we realized, but NFL analyst, I think an announcer, Tony Romo, was arrested for DUI, and probably one of the funniest
Oh, we don't have that
videos I've
here.
ever seen in
We
my
can
life.
react
Did I
to
pass
it.
this
Yeah.
test?
Did I pass this? He had to
I
stretch,
guess
dude. Did you
not.
guys see him stretching?
Yeah.
I'm going to see grandma and grandpa. He looked like buzzed at least.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's on his face.
I'll do college football, and then Scott could do that last college basketball. Or I'll
The
just
one
run
college
through it all.
basketball
I'll do it
news.
all. I'll just do it all.
I can do it. It doesn't matter either
No,
way.
I got it. In college football news, in the ACC, North Carolina has placed general manager Michael Lombardi on paid administrative leave. Any news, like anything that has to do with that, Scott?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Big 12 news, Baylor is expected to hire SMU player personnel and recruiting specialist Owen Fairs. In Big 10 news, UCLA Athletics announced that today it received more than $41 million in private philanthropic support from more than 6,500 donors during fiscal year 2025-2026. The year's momentum represents an 80.6% increase in fundraising over the past 2 years. Ohio State Athletics has signed a jersey patch sponsorship deal with JP Morgan Chase worth around $20 million. In SEC news, this is kind of crazy. I don't know, but this is wild. This SEC news. The NCAA has suspended Tennessee linebacker Arian Carter 2 games for a $427 flight to an NFL pre-draft training facility.
Huh.
And apparently after he realized he wasn't going to go into the draft, he paid the money back to the agent in January.
I don't even.
You're allowed to have an agent though, so like I don't understand why he's getting
The whole
suspended
that's
2 games.
weird.
Yeah. In independent news, Notre Dame Athletics has signed a jersey patch sponsorship deal with SoFi worth $18 to $20 million annually.
Jesus
And real quick, in
Christ.
college basketball, Brown is set to hire Stanford associate head coach Eric Ravino as the school's new basketball head coach. So with the news already ran by, I figured since all the Eagles fans are here, we'll run through some training camp notes. If we don't, I don't know if we have to go through all. We can kind of read through them. Anything that we saw.
The fast reads, I gotcha.
Yeah, I've been seeing one thing that I want to say is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would just want to say
Yeah,
QB1's demeanor is way different than what it has been. He looks looser.
Also-
He looks like he's having more fun. I like that he went and high-fived or handshaked every single receiver. We haven't seen that since AJ has been here. I'm not saying it's AJ's fault. I'm not going to allude to any of that, but
It's AJ's fault.
It's AJ's fault.
Looking a little weird. It's looking a little. The picture that was painted of Jalen Hurts is not what we're seeing now, and I think this is the real Jalen Hurts, and it's always been.
Well,
the
thing is, it never
went away
was.
from it. Yeah, Jalen
I
has always
never
been Jalen.
bought in. Yeah,
I like the whole $5 thing he did with Jalen Carter. I thought that was sick. He's like, I'll put 5 on top of it. And then made sure that he held, and then Jalen Carter made sure he held on to that $5 all day. He said it's sitting at home. That's what I like to see. Like they're the two leaders on offense, one leader on offense, the other leader on defense. It's a team thing, and feel like we haven't had that in a while. Feels good.
Feels good.
They also said Jalen's been thrown over the middle a lot more.
Under center, a lot of pre-snap motion, and over the middle.
Yep, I have some more. Yeah, I have some notes here on how the offense looks too.
Oh, sorry, Sean, I didn't even see that.
No, you're fine. No, it doesn't specifically say about throwing over the middle, but I'm just saying I have some notes here as well. Yeah, I know Zach, you were saying before the recording that you feel Michael Jordan, was it? Michael Morris.
Michael Morris.
Out of Georgia, offensive guard, is
Yeah,
looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off that, the 6'9", 346-pound third round pick out of Miami, was he Markel Bell, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Markel Bell, they're saying looks may win the swing tackle job after making the debut on second team during OTAs. So they're saying he looks good. Aside from Gennard, they're saying the team looks very healthy. Campbell is a full go after missing spring training with the shoulder injury. Same thing with like Stowers and Lemon. Everybody's good. The Eagles are splitting quarterback 2 reps between McGee and Andy Dalton.
When did we get him?
Who?
When did the Eagles get Dameon Pierce? I did not know.
Oh, it was one of those like right after the season, like quiet, or like right after the draft, one of the two quiet.
It's nice come chuff from running back to Dameon Pierce. And I'm like,
Yeah.
when did we get Dameon Pierce?
Yes. McKee got the first crack at the backup reps.
Interesting.
It's worth noting that Cole Payton got some work as well.
Interesting. Do you guys think
all 4 quarterbacks are getting some action?
Do you guys think it's going to be like QB, like it's going to be Jalen Hurts obviously starting, and then it'll be Tanner McKee as the backup, and then Andy Dalton will be the emergency / like extra coach?
I think it's an open battle for QB2 right now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I wonder if Andy Dalton also wouldn't mind
Dalton stays on the team no matter what, because that veteran, I think that's why he's here.
Because I can see Andy Dalton being the emergency every game, and him just being like an extra coach or an extra person to go to.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, I agree.
Similar to who is the Josh McGowan when we had him years ago.
Yeah.
Similar to that type of role. Like if he needs to come in, he can come in, but it's just embarrassing. Did we
have another backup quarterback that year? Because like he didn't do anything in the playoff game.
No, I don't think we did. No. Well, if he didn't tear his hamstring, we might have won that game, right? Didn't he actually play well, or well enough to get us?
Yeah, it was close enough. Then yeah, it was shocking.
Just couldn't stop DK, right? Wasn't that the issue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
What else we got here? Devontae Smith, Mekhi Lemon, Dontavian Wicks, and Hollywood Brown got the bulk of the first team reps. The offensive line first team went Mulata from left to right. Mulata, Dickerson, Juergens, Steen, then Johnson. Then the second team was Fred Johnson, Michael Jordan, Jake Majors, Drew Kendall, Markel Bell. That's where like I'm not thrilled with the guard depth. I'm a little suspicious with that.
And I was kind of hoping Miles Hinton would be better than.
Yeah, Miles Hinton's on the third team right now. It's still early, maybe.
So
Willie Lampkin, who's like he's a dark horse candidate.
Yeah.
Like I figured
he was going to be our backup center because that's who he was at the Texan, remember?
Center, my bad. Yeah. And the Rams, I think, at one.
Yeah, the people were pissed that we had him. We got him somehow.
Yeah, like really, like they. The Eagles opened up in their base defense. DeJean was on the field as a safety next to Drew Makuba.
Yep.
It looks like in base they're gonna have DeJean and Makuba at safety.
Yep.
So that means DeJean's playing what? He would be strong safety. Okay. Yep. And Epps was the first guy to get the first team reps at free safety or strong safety after that. But Michael Carter also worked in.
Michael Carter, I like. I feel like he's going to be our Swiss Army knife.
I like him being at safety, and I think I think it's smart to move him to like a safety role.
He's like a Walmart version of Cooper DeJean, kind of. They can kind of put him wherever they want to.
Yeah, I agree. Without Grenard practicing, it was a little rough to see the exact depth chart, but Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt worked with the first team, while veterans Arnold Abekati and AJ Epensena worked with the twos. Zach Vaughn and Jahad Campbell, as expected, were the starting linebackers, but Jeremiah Trotter and Samal Munden worked the second team.
I'm
Trotter
not.
did get some first reps when Bond took a break.
I hope that means Jeremiah Trotter has taken a leap, and that just means we don't have shit linebacker depth again.
I think Trotter's is serviceable too. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
Um,
Because that was my thing with bringing back Nakobe. Like, if you did, like, somehow we're able to, which we now know there was no way, but
yeah. Like it would have been nice, but if he's gonna get paid, he's gonna get paid.
Yep. Yeah, and then yeah, you can keep when we get down to after this next one.
Quinyon Mitchell lined up as the right cornerback,
Which
and
was
Reek
normal.
Rowland was the left cornerback
Yep.
on Wednesday. Jonathan Jones was the next guy off the bench. Jones, Ringo, and Mac McWilliams were up with the twos. Jakarian Bennett was down with the threes for most of the day. Starting defensive tackle group was Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, followed by Moro Ojomo and Byron Young. Second-year defensive tackle Ty Robinson is still buried on the depth chart. I thought he was going to be better, but it's looking like he kind of just maybe a non-factor.
Yeah.
Rookie undrafted free agent Kapina Gushkin has been listed by most with the safeties, but was playing nickel corner on Wednesday. She's been practicing mostly with safeties, but they're getting him reps at nickel.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Biggest note from day one, Eagles offense is looking significantly different under offensive coordinator Sean Mannion. The Eagles were under center a ton, ran a bunch of play action, and used motion to deceive the defense. It was clear this is an offense from the Shanahan tree. One of the biggest criticisms in recent years, the Eagles have gotten stagnant. It looks like that really should not be a thing. There was no stagnacency on Wednesday. Saw way more dump offs to the running backs and Saquon specifically, which could show a little bit how his role will be used this year.
Yep. Saquon's going for 700-yard receiving like he did his freshman rookie year again.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if he comes from the Shanahan tree, I mean that kind of makes sense because CMC catches a lot out of the backfield.
Yes, no, I agree. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what people are reporting is what's making sense. So I'm actually I'm getting more excited than I should be.
I'm not. This is what I expected.
Well, no, I'm like, I was worried we might have lost a step, but I really feel like they might have actually did something with AJ gone and all this.
I think they did, quite frankly. I think they did.
Why did they bring back that bum? Quez Watkins?
Who?
I did not know he was on the Eagles, man. I saw a video on their TikTok, and I was like, wait, when did we get Quez?
Apparently the play of the day came from second-year receiver Darius Cooper, who had a really strong preseason last year during 7-on-7 drills. Jalen Hurts layered a deep throw over the top to a diving Cooper, who made the grab and held the ball through contact with the ground. DeJean was trailing in coverage. He's off to a hot start in year 2 as he tries to keep a spot.
Not to be recklessly speculative, but I feel like our AJ Brown replacement is Darius Cooper.
Like, he plays similar to him.
That's what
I remember in the preseason, it was like he looks like a mini AJ Brown.
If you remember
like,
too,
being said.
he basically I think the whole reasoning why he got the nod up to the starting squad was because he was a good blocker. So I mean, like the kid just plays football.
Yes.
So
yes,
that's what
he
I mean.
does.
I just like that. I like Darius Cooper. I hope he does well, and I think he is. Because I think like with like the Travis Fulghams, like all they did was catch passes. Like I get that's what a receiver should do, but if you can't block or you can't,
but if you can't do more,
schemes, yeah,
I got that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. During 11-on-11 portion of practice, Quinyon Mitchell broke off his receiver to bat down a pass intended for Wicks. Like that's what like Mitchell's good is that he wasn't his receiver, but he knows when to break because the ball's been like thrown. He's like knows where to watch.
Yeah. I love Q, man. Who do you think is going to be the odd man when it comes to it? Who's the odd man out, Q or Cooper?
That's going to be tough.
Because people on Twitter are saying Cooper, and I'm saying it's Q. Because I think Cooper DeJean does too much.
But I think Q can be like a Darrell Revis is the issue, where he just shuts down his side. And that's just as valuable.
Is Q and Cooper on what, year 3? They're on year 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Quinion has a 5th year. Cooper does not. Right? Because Quinion was a first-round pick. So they should all have automatic 5th-year options.
Pretty
But I
sure.
don't think second-round picks get those 5th-year options. So I think Cooper's going to be up for a contract before
Before,
Quinion.
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right about that.
I'm trying to look at like I'm trying to like in my head realize the contracts. Because I think
Yeah.
Smitty has 2 more years. Jalen guaranteed runs out after this year. So he's probably going to want a new deal. So I wonder
Let him
if
walk. Just kidding.
no, it all depends on how he plays this year though. Like I'm not against like I don't want to say I love Jalen Hurts, but if you can't pay him for he got paid for the Super Bowl run in 2022. Yes, he'd probably get some pay for the Super Bowl in 24 or 20 whenever we won that 25. But if we're going off of like most latest performances, he doesn't deserve anywhere like to be. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't deserve
Well, that's I
top
think this
paying.
year is going to be very important for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
First practice as a wide receiver 1 in the post AJ Brown era. Devontae Smith had 1 big time catch on a deep dig route. He worked against Quinion and got some separation as Hurts delivered the ball on time.
I think we're going to see more
The Eagles,
throwing. Like just more like Hurts is just going to sling the shit this year. I have a feeling.
I agree, like that, because that's how these offenses are designed. Like,
He's just
hopefully, it's gonna be like if it's not there, you got to dump off to the running back. Like,
or just take off. That was I don't know if you have this in here, but the videos I saw of him doing like running drills, Jalen, he looks very explosive. He looks good. He looks leaner too. I don't know if you guys agree with that. He looks skinnier this year.
Yeah,
He
say
looks a
so.
little skinnier this year.
This is just a repeat kind of note saying it's notable that Cole Payton's getting some reps too at the number 2 spot.
Yeah.
He delivered an impressive early throw to Quez Watkins, who rose above a defender to pull it down.
What?
He also threw a beautiful deep ball to Britton Covey in a tight window.
He's going to get cut.
Covey?
Yeah.
I agree.
Because I think what's his face is going to be our punt returner, Lemon.
Yeah. Bernard was incorrect. Well, Bernard was incorrectly lined up at least once, and the misdirection in the offense fooled him repeatedly. Just a reminder that he is an experiment. Like, it's going to take time.
First ever year playing organized football, and it took Mailata how many years to get to where he was? At least 4 or 5 years.
Yep, exactly that.
So
a nice jump cut from running back Damian Pierce to find some green. So like just an interesting backup running back note. But no, exactly what you're saying. I agree entirely.
Yeah. I'll go for it. I'll do the rest for you if you want me to, Stone, so you can keep looking. If you were
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The refs in attendance didn't. I had to leave early in the morning, so I'm double tackling things.
Okay.
The refs in attendance didn't whistle to play dead, but Jalix Hunt had a good rush on Mailata that would have resulted in a sack. So Hunt consistently flashes in practice. So hopefully he makes another step.
Yeah, and another even more step because he was even decent last year too. So
yes,
yeah.
2 sacks or a sack in the Super Bowl.
And then he also led the defense in picks last year.
Yes, I think he did. Shockingly,
yeah. Jalix Hunt led the team in picks last year. You think he had 2 or 3?
Makai Lemon got a couple of catches early in practice, 1 in 11 on 11s and 1 in 7 on 7s. Wasted no time getting him involved. We did see a rare Dallas Goedert drop early in practice.
That's all right.
The punt returner in order from Wednesday actually was Britton Covey first, then Elijah Moore, Makai Lemon. Lemon looked smooth fielding punts, apparently. During wide receiver drills, Hollywood Brown is first, Devontae Smith, as he has for years, is the last player to go into those drills, because that's just normal. Yeah. And that was the entire summary that I had from
that was our
Philadelphia Sports CBS or whatever it is, NBC Sports Philadelphia. So the one thing that we talked about or about to talk about before the podcast that I like just coming back to my mind. You're saying with signing Jalen Carter, do you feel we're out on Max Crosby?
Yeah, that was my question.
And I was thinking probably yes.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about the I don't know, I guess theory being floated around that with LeBron going to the Sixers, the other teams, GMs and stuff want to also bring in talent. It kind of puts the push around the whole city
I think with
to
the Eagles,
would Howie get that itch?
yeah, I feel like with the Eagles though, they already kind of have it, and I get what you're saying with Crosby.
I agree. No,
I feel
I
like
agree.
Hurts is already a Jordan. I mean, he's already a Jordan athlete. I know LeBron isn't, but LeBron, you know, he's already at that level. I think the Phillies need to do some shit. They need to do something.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think if you want to go on the
Out of
piggyback
all
off of
teams
that
to
point,
go and do something,
yes, the
it would
piggyback off
be.
of your
I
point.
agree.
The only way I see, I just don't, I don't see the Max Crosby just because of money. Because I think it would have been a JC extension or us trading for Max Crosby.
Yep.
Because I personally think Carter would have went in that deal. I think it would have made it easier because you wouldn't have had to let go of more picks like draft capital. If you would have thrown in Nolan Smith, you would have had to throw in a lot more picks. But if you throw in Jalen Carter, you can get away with giving them an extra second or third. I feel
Yeah.
like nothing like crazy. With Nolan Smith, you'd have to give a first, maybe even two at that point. So Nolan Smith's good, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, he's not Jalen Carter.
No.
So,
No.
yeah. Do you have anything to say, Scott?
No, I don't have anything to add to
You
it.
excited to see your USC receiver on the Eagles?
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't end up like fucking Aguilar.
Well, I know he was
but,
going to say
What do
yeah.
you mean? Aguilar won us a
Aguilar
Super Bowl.
okay at the end.
He
Also,
was
the
okay in
Bucks
the
had
end.
Chris Harvey and when they lost to the Falcons, so no.
Well, still.
No, I'm excited. I think he's gonna be a really good punt returner. That was Branch's main thing, and what was that? Their sophomore year, he was the better punt returner and kick returner.
Interesting.
We'll see.
So you really feel that like he can carve out a role with punt returning?
Yes.
Cool. That'd be nice.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you about to say?
I don't know. No idea.
That's
not
not
working.
helpful.
Not even a little bit.
Hopefully the Yankees make a move. Hopefully Eagles get a safety.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think it would be
desperately
nice
need
to
a
make a
safety.
move there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we don't make a move, I mean that's okay too. But at the same time, like, we need a safety.
In Blue Jays news, there's only 25 games left for Vlad Guerrero Jr. to not go a full season.
Not go full season.
Does he still
what?
not have a home run?
Without hitting a home run in Toronto.
Oh wow.
In Toronto. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
That is crazy. It's yeah. But I mean, if we have nothing else, we can just wrap it up.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Wait, this can't be real.
What?
Yeah, it's not real.
Oh, okay.
No, I just seen a tweet on Twitter about the Red Sox acquiring Otto Lopez and Sandy Alcantara, but the dude has 1.5k followers on Twitter, so yeah.
That didn't happen.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Yep, never mind there.
Yep. But with that was episode 52 of the Caveman Entertainment Sports Talk podcast. You guys have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. We will see you guys next week for episode 53. Take care. Peace.